Hello guys, this is Monu and welcome to my tech channel. Today we are just here to see how to create a VM in Azure. So this is our Azure portal. For this you just need to type portal.azure.com and you will navigate to the Azure portal. Here in the Azure portal you need to search virtual machines for creating VMs. You can search VM and just click on the virtual machines over there. It will open. Here we are going to create a virtual machine. Just click on create and the Azure virtual machine. There are different options available, we'll talk about later. Today we are just going with the simple virtual machine creation. So this is the prompt. We need to fill some details. First we need to select the subscription. In our case we are using free trial. You need to create a group. We'll create a group which is VM demo. You can create any name of the group, or you can also select the created group, which will say this will be there if there is any. After this, that you need to provide a name to a machine, like for what you are making. Like if you are making some file server and something else, just provide a name. Then select a region as per the availability. We are selecting East US. Here there are some options for the availability options. You can select availability sets, availability zone, virtual machine skill set. There are different options which is basically help in the availability of the machine, and all have different prices. Here currently we don't have requirement, so we are not selecting. We are going with no infrastructure required. Then we go with the security. There are multiple three options. Currently we are just going with the basic only, as we are just looking how to create VM. This is the image which we are going to select, like what we are looking for. We are looking for Ubuntu server, we are looking for Windows 10 machine, and accordingly we need to select here. Like we will select Windows 10 Pro version. Now we will go with the 64 architecture. This is the size. This is the VM size, which is actually tell us how much the RAM, how much the CPU, how much the hard disk you have available in this particular machine. There are number of options available as per the pricing. So we will select as per the free service eligibility, as we are using the free subscription only. We will select this one. Now we need to enter the name. These are some prerequisites which we needs to be filled. So we'll create a username, which is like we can type demo admin. Then we need to give a password. This should be 12 to 132 character long, as you can see it is mentioned over there. So we will create accordingly. After that we need to go next option. You need public inbound ports. So there is option. If we want to like restrict the public access for the machine, then we can select none, or if we want to give some access, then we can select to allow some elected ports. Here we can select which ports we are going to allow, like HTTP, HTTPS. For current we are just selecting the RDP. As for the Windows machine, if this is the Linux machine, we can select the SSH. In that case, there is an option this asking for the license agreement, so we just need to select next. We need to check it. Then we'll click on next disk. There is an option. It will show which type of disk you are required for your particular machine or server, like premium SSD, premium standard SSD, standard SSD, premium SSD. These are different types available over there. As per your requirement and your server requirement, you can select over there. We'll select a premium SSD here. You can also add some more disk if you want here. we are not required, so we are not adding. We'll click on next. Here we need to select the virtual network, in which virtual network we want to deploy the particular machine. Here we are not like making any changes, we are just going with default values only. You can, if you want, you have some specific VN virtual network, then you can select here and you can select the subnets accordingly and all the things. So we are just not selecting anything, we are going with the default options. Click on next. There are different options for the identity and Microsoft Defender, some security management purposes. This is related to the logs and diagnostic. You can select here if you want. Doesn't require for our demo, so we are going with normal. Here you can add tags, anything, like we can say type, it is server. There are number of tags, you can add it over there. Just click on review and create. First it will validate your settings you have chosen. After the validation you can just click on create and it will be created. We are just waiting to validate. As it is validated, validation is passed, so we just need to click on create and wait for the creation of the machine. Here you can see in notification it was showing the process submitting. Now you are redirected to the deployment page. Deployment is in process, we need to wait for some time. I'll pausing it for some time. As you can see, the deployment is successful, so we just need to click on go to resources and you are here in the virtual machines. You can see virtual machine is created and we have received some public IP address. This one, this is our VNet, this is resource group name, and different settings is available over there. And if you want to connect our virtual machine, we just need to click on RDP connect button. As it is Windows machine, we click on RDP. Here we need to click on download RDP file. Keep it. Open the file. Click on connect. You will ask for the admin username password which you have mentioned at the time of creation of machine. Just provide it over there and click on yes. It was creating a session with your virtual machine, RDP session, and you are there with your machine. This is your virtual machine in the Azure portal. It was getting login. It will be, as it was starting first time, that's why it was taking some time, and also it was depends on your size, machine size you have selected. As per that you will see the performance. This is all for this video, guys.